Welcome to In the FCS Huddle. I'm Craig Haley.
And I'm Sean Shapiro. Thanks for joining us today.
Well, 4 teams, Sean, have already made it to the FCS playoffs with automatic bids. We have Lehigh out of the Patriot League, Norfolk State out of the MEAC, Georgia Southern out of the Southern Conference, and Sam Houston State, the Southland Conference champion.
Yeah, and 6 more automatic bids will be handed out on Saturday. The NCAA Selection Committee will then select 10 at-large teams to complete that 20-team field.
Yeah, but of course it's going to come down to all Saturday's actions could really throw things for a loop. Tell us about some of the big games, Sean.
Yeah, a ton of big games this week. And obviously Liberty at Stony Brook, 2 teams in the Big South, the de facto Big South Championship game. The winner will be the first team ever to go 6-0 in that conference. Montana State, huge rivalry game. Winner will get the Big Sky automatic bid, even though the other team will probably still be in the playoffs. But if Montana State wins, probably a #1 seed. Montana wins, a seed maybe for them. Obviously, there's also plenty of action in the CAA this weekend. We could have go anywhere from a 1-team champion to possibly a four-way tie for the championship. We got Maine, New Hampshire, where Maine needs a win to keep track with Towson, which is incredible to say that at this point in the season. And as I just said, Towson wins, they could be the undisputed CAA champion and win the automatic bid.
Sure. 4 teams would pale, though, to the OVC if they have a 6-team champion.
Yeah.
We'll see, though.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of teams out there that have good playoff resumes. I mean, the big question is this the year that the committee, the NCAA Selection Committee, takes a team that falls below that perceived benchmark of 7 wins against Division I competition?
There's certainly a chance this year. You have to think so, with because if Wofford loses at Chattanooga and falls to 7-4, they'll still only have 6 Division Is, but it'll be really hard to keep Wofford out of the field, and especially considering the strength of schedule.
Sure. And if you look in the Big Sky, I mean, Portland State could get to 8-3 this weekend if they beat Weber State, but they'd only have the 6 Division I wins. They're a possibility that the Vikings. I mean, Delaware is going to try and make a case for itself at 7-4 should they beat Villanova. They're probably behind Wofford and Portland State in that particular scenario.
Especially with Portland State's losses, you look at that Montana State, and BYU, 2 teams that could have potential to be seeded in the FCS, and of course the BYU and that FBS loss.
Sure. Well, basically we're all in a wait-and-see mode. I mean, Saturday's action will determine a lot, but in the meantime, this discussion sure is fun.
Certainly is.
Yeah. For In the FCS Huddle, I'm Craig Haley.
And I'm Sean Shapiro. Thanks for joining us.